Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. Welcome to another Tea with Me Tuesday. I'm afraid that my Tea with Me Tuesdays on in the month of October is going to be a hot mess. A hot mess. I'll just give you updates. It's not going to be a long video tonight. I still have a lot. As you can see, I've brought some things in. I haven't fixed this yet. From my room, my crafty things, my shelves and stuff. I do have one shelf that I must bring in here, and it's going to go over on the wall beside me. I've moved things around a little bit here, but I have so much to go through. I've packed up 3 boxes today of knick-knack things that I want, and I have a box of things to donate and a big black bag of things that I want to throw away. Yeah, unfortunately, I have not really, I've done a few things, but I've just been totally stressed out. My back brakes are gone on my car again. Well, the front brakes is what was fixed first in June. I thought, oh my God, they've gone bad, but no, it's the back brakes now. There's always something. There's always something. I'm going to try and enjoy my tea if I can move a few things around here on my desk. On my desk, I have my very large iMac. I love this because the screen is huge. I don't want to show you, but I'm going to turn it a little bit, see if you can see. Oh, I've got so much of a mess. So anyway, beside me here, this is my sofa. It was along the wall behind you. It was along that wall. It's quite long. But I moved it because I needed to make room in the back for some other stuff. But here is where I can watch movies on my iMac. Disney, Netflix, whatever. I've got some Prime videos as well that I will watch. And I always want to bring Mummy into the package, and that is Mummy. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with my fireplace yet because I need to bring my other table out here with my sewing machine. I have a feeling, sorry if I move you again. Now, there is my TV that I never watch, and there's two low, 2 shelf cabinets that are right here. I'm pointing at you. I should be pointing here. Right here. I'm going to put Mom's fireplace right there, right here. I'm going to fix up a few things and put the TV on it because I'm going to have 2 chairs over here if anybody wants to watch TV. I don't know. My son will help me rearrange everything once they're here. But behind me is a mess. Things that I'm bringing in from the other room and trying to get organized. I'm trying my best. And you know what I realized too? I just got my hair cut in what? It was a bob. January, February. I think it was February. I'm not sure. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. In 8 months, that's how much it's grown. I mean, I can show you the back, which is really something you don't need to see because my hair is a mess, absolute mess. But my God, it grows so fast. I haven't got time. I haven't got the patience now to do anything. I'm just going to let it grow. And what's wonderful is I can put it all the way up when I'm cleaning and doing and put it in a little ponytail. Yeah, anyway. So I've had absolutely wonderful response to changing my name. That was one new thing that I wanted to do. So Grey Power 60 Crafty Creations. And I believe, oh, I'm not even going to look. No, I can't look over there for anything. But I think that's what it says on my business cards anyway. Yeah, so, I spent Saturday night, and Sunday at my daughter's. They were in Montreal. My son-in-law had business in Montreal on, I think, Thursday and Friday, and my daughter took a train over to, it's about a 2.5 hour train ride. She took the train on Saturday so that the two of them could enjoy a wonderful hockey game, and they were watching. I believe it was Montreal versus Ottawa. Montreal Canadiens versus the what is our Ottawa team? I've forgotten. Oh my gosh, I don't watch hockey, but they're big fans of Montreal, and Montreal won. They were very happy, spent the night, and came home on Sunday. So I spent some time, and I didn't do any filming. I did a lot of crafting things, kind of preparing things. I did do one of the, what this was. This is watercolor paper. And what I did was I just did some painting scratches, and then I decided to doodle on there. And I like these, and I'm going to scan it and use it for background paper, things like that. So that's what I've been doing. No, things are backwards here now because I've now moved my IKEA with all my pretty boxes. You know, there, it's right beside me, right here. I don't want to turn this because it's too awkward. So it's very close. Everything that I use on a daily is there. And the little bench that I had on this side, which has got my planner, my paper for my printer, and of course the middle, there's three shelves. The first shelf is all of my business stuff, my personal stuff, my monthly planner. A second shelf, there's a little bit of Mom's paperwork in there. I don't want to lose that. It's kind of, so that was kind of my office shelf. That's what I had there. But now on top of that, I've been keeping all of my artwork that I've been doing. And then the bottom shelf is also artwork that I've been doing and a package of photocopy or printer paper, you know, whatever. Yeah, so I've been doing a few things. You know, I've been making a few cute things, trying to come up with some ideas. This is just an over-the-page paper clip with a little tuck spot and a little gem and a little tuck. I've showed you that, I think, before. I'm not going to show you that again. Yeah, so I have been trying to pull things out of my craft room that I really, really need. And like I say, my other table's going to go where the fireplace is. The fireplace is going to go over here, where that light is, where you can see that light. She'll be right there with my fireplace where I can also turn it on and you get those flicker. It's one of those electric ones. I had that many, many years ago. I bought it for like next to nothing. I think it was like $50 or something. Where I used to live, there was a store where he was selling all kinds of stuff. A small little store, smaller than my living room, you know, just, you know, it was long, but it was small. And he had all kinds of things. And I went in many, many times. I saw brown ones, black ones, all kinds of different, you know, portable fireplaces. And I saw this one, and I'd go in and I'd admired it, and I chatted with the gen. I mean, I knew everybody. It was a very little small strip mall, and there was like a Quickie or a 7-Eleven kind of store there. What else? There was a barber. There was a bar that was very small again, like, you know, size of my living room. This other place. And then I think at the end it was International Foods. I call it International Foods, where they sell things for specific, nationalities, or, people of different cultures that could go in there. Don't think I don't think it was Chinese or Japanese. I think it was more East European, not East European. Would we call it East European? Could have been from like Turkey or Lebanon or Israel or Greece or Italy or something. I mean, sort of in that area. Um, yeah, that kind of, the food for them. It was a small little store, but very nice people. And I knew all of the people there because I had lived there for 10 years, and I, often would go to the quickie for one reason or another. I never went to the bar. I often thought about it. Many, many nights after I would have, I used to volunteer at the bingo hall, and I would go home late at night, and often thought of stopping in. I mean, I knew the people that were in, most of the people that went in there, and I often thought, gee, one day I should stop and have a drink there, and I never did because I don't drink. Oops, from my son. I just have to answer him, not yet. Uh, yeah, I should tell him I'm filming. I'm filming right now. There we go. He said okay. Sorry, I had to answer him because he goes to bed early. He's got to work tomorrow. Does he have to work tomorrow? What is today? Today is Monday. Today is our Thanksgiving, our Canadian Thanksgiving. Because my car's not working well, I'm not at my daughter's. She was going to have a big Thanksgiving dinner, and I was going to bring my son and the kids, but with my car, I was very, very nervous. And because she worked nights, she would have been sleeping most of the day, and I was not going to ask her to pick us up. So anyway, yeah, I got to keep doing that when the timer goes off. I think if I just move my mouse around, it will be okay. Okay, what else? What else is going on? I misplaced my little book that I write in. I always keep it in this drawer. It's not there. It might be in the bedroom near my bed. I think I was looking at it because there was a few things I wanted to talk about today, but unfortunately, it's not going to be talked about today, I guess. I think I have been, this is the first time I've actually got dressed. I had bummy clothes on because, when you're working with cleaning up and dust and boxes and papers and things like that and packing, don't want to be dressed nicely. And I certainly, don't like to dirty my clothes. I would just rather wear bummy clothes. So yeah, so that is what's going on for me. I'm sorry it's not a long one today. Like I say, there were probably a million things I wanted to talk about. A million things. And unfortunately, it's gone out of my head. So once I clean up this mess, because everything was just shoved on there. I did put my nativity because I didn't want to pack it yet. My nativity scene's up there. The clock is not working, in case you're wondering the time. No, it's the battery's dead on it, and I've got, some things, but I've got a lot of boxes of stuff beside me here that I want to organize. And I think I'm going to see if I can fit in here my 12 by 12 paper, which is usually in my other one, because I have that one, and I don't know if you were around, but those of you who were, I painted it green to match my furniture in the bedroom, and all my papers that I wasn't using on a daily or whatever, was a lot of them were in there, so I may be bringing those out and putting it there. But right now, I think I'm going to watch a movie. I think, yeah, I think it's time for me to just relax for tonight. I'm going to finish my lovely cup of tea, and I do have a few things on my desk. There's 3 projects I want to try. I was watching Seven Plaza, Marguerite. I was watching her, and she was talking about this. I thought she said Miss Pink a lot, but it's actually Miss Paint a lot. And she's from Britain, and so I went and had a look at her channel, and I rather enjoyed it. So if you want to go and have a look at what it is, I'll see if I can link her channel below. She's very good. I think she's about my age, and she has her husband, and well, no, I don't think she's my age. I think she's younger than I am, but anyway, her and her husband are together on it. And see, technology, like she just has to press a button, and they can view like me, and then press the button, and then it focuses down on the artwork that you're doing, the craft. So what I want to figure out, and I'm hoping that my grandson will be able to help me. He's so smart with stuff like this, so that I'm sure he'll be able to help me use my iMac for chatting with you and talking so you can see me, but then when I click a button to be able to watch me craft. That is my big thing why I think I'm not doing lives. Tea with Me Tuesday, this is the same as a live, except I'm not talking to you and you're not like conversing with me. But that's why I want to do lives. I would love to do a live and craft with me and be able to switch back and forth, and I'm not sure how that works. So I need to do some research on it, you know. I mean, I used to be a techie at one time, but, you know, it's been, oh my gosh, 13 years since I retired, so things have changed. And anyway, you know, I'm babbling on here. So I just wanted to update you on what's going on. I'm trying to get things organized here. Not sure if I'm going to leave this chair here or how we're going to. Well, my son will help me reorganize the house. Once I get my craft area the way I want it, then we'll worry about the rest of the setup in here. And I have to get rid of a large china cabinet. Nobody wants to buy it. I've had it on sale on Kijiji, and I went down from like 600 to 300 to 150. $100. Nobody wants to buy it. And that's really unusual because there's a lot of multicultural people in my city that would love that style. And it belonged to Mom and David, and I have no use for it. It's too big. It's not me. And I'm looking at a picture of it here on my screen. And yeah, so my last, if I don't have it sold by next week, I'm going to be calling up one of the charities to see if they want it. Otherwise, it's going downstairs in the garbage area where people put beds and dressers and things like that out for people if they want it. It's a damn shame. It's a beautiful piece of furniture. Nobody wants it. Nobody's. One man asked me to deliver it, and I'm going, yeah, right. Like, I'm not that strong. It needs two men. Anyway, so that's it for me for today. Sorry, it's kind of a mixed up. I'm having my cold tea. And I think I'm going to watch a movie for the rest of the night because I did a lot of packing today. I did a lot of rearranging. And yeah, so it's time for me to just veg out for a little bit. So I want to thank you for joining me today. And I love your comments. I really appreciate it. If you would like to subscribe, if you haven't subscribed, I would really love it if you would subscribe to my little channel. Hopefully, once I get all of this craziness in the next few months with my son and his family moving in with me and rearranging my whole apartment, and I'll be truthful. I'll let you know how it goes. I lived with them before, but I had my own space away from them. They had their bedrooms, and I had the basement was finished, and I had my own little apartment. And that's what we're looking for in a house. This time we would like to find a house that has accommodation for all of us. So they're spending a few months with me to save a little bit of money. So rather than paying rent where they were, that money will go into a savings account for them to save, and hopefully in a couple of months we'll have enough money to find a house that will accommodate all of us and is at, I mean, we can find lots of houses, believe me, but the locations are really bad. We need to be able to be in an area where my grandson can take one bus to school, and from here he can one bus to school. But the residential area not far from my apartment area down here, my residential area down here, they're beautiful houses, but they don't go up very often, and some of them go for sale rather than rent. So we're going to keep our eye out. God willing, say a prayer. Hopefully we'll find something. I'm hoping by February. My son's hoping by January, and I'm thinking, I don't want to move in January with all that blizzards and snow, and oh my God. Yeah, I did it once. I don't want to do it again. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for supporting me. And sorry, it went dark again. And I really am fed up with, I keep going back to it. I'm fed up with Halloween. I was going to do an awful lot of Thanksgiving, fall, autumn things, but with the moving and the packing and the changing and everything around, I may be able to do maybe a couple of craft fall things to do. I've got to catch up on my commitment to a challenge that I'm doing. I've got to mail that. That goes to Thelma. It is a pocket letter that I promised, and I've got to mail that to her. But being the long weekend, we'll have to wait and see if I can mail it on Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Oh my gosh. My days are flying by like crazy. Yeah. So thank you so much for stopping by and listening to me discuss my big job that I'm doing. It's sometimes overwhelming, and when it is, I sit down and watch a movie. I grab myself a cup of tea or a glass of pop or something, and I just watch a movie. But you know, I can't do that every day. I've got to get going on getting the rooms cleaned out. My room is almost all cleaned out. Yeah, so that's it for me. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.